is audap. You know, despite buying all of these Tomb Raider games, I think I own all of them, I have actually never finished Tomb Raider 2013. So, let me rectify this. We're going to play it on PC. I'm running at 1440 in order to match YouTube and Twitch content. It's sort of like the middle. As much as I'd love to run it at a full UHD 4K, unfortunately, it doesn't look all that hot on Twitch. So I'm having to play at a slightly lower resolution. But the good thing is that it still looks really, really good, you know, regardless. I just can't give you like the absolute positive best, you know, look of it that it has. You can also play this in stereoscopic 3D, which I think is pretty interesting. Obviously, I can't show that on the stream or anything. I think we're going to try to get through this as fast as we can, so let's leave that on easy. I think it's a really loud game, if I remember right. So let's crank it down a little bit. Okay, yeah, let's go, I guess. Yeah, see, I only got 2% complete. It's the last time I looked at this game.
A famous explorer once said that the extraordinary is in what we do, not who we are. I'd finally set out to make my mark, to find adventure. But instead, adventure found me. In our darkest moments, when life flashes before us, we find something. Something that keeps us going. Something that pushes us.
Adjusted Laura's model as the games have gone by.
Hello! Put some pressure on it!
We got some
We've got wounded people!
This would happen.
Come on, doctor!
Where the
Help us out here!
No sign of dropping Lara.
Jonah! I'm here!
Yeah, this game was heavily flawed on PC when it was originally released. In the early days of Teslization, it certainly didn't make the game seem very impressive. But now that so much time has passed, with various driver updates, both in the game and on NVIDIA cards itself, It's finally at the point where you can run this game at like 144 hertz, completely consistent, never dropping a frame. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, it doesn't look too terribly bad. I mean, it's still within the generation, even though it's the early part of the generation. That hair, I just remember it completely sticking.
Jonah!
Having its own physics and gravity, and it never being correct. Like that, it's gotten better now.
Got to get down. This is gonna hurt.
I know the thing looks so huge, and it's like, oh, okay, it's just a sprawl. Press X not to die. I think it's interesting that originally Uncharted came out when there were like previews of that game. Was that people were calling that game Dude Raider, right? Because it was copying the visual style of Tomb Raider. And then all of a sudden, the new Tomb Raider comes out and it copies Uncharted.
What is this place?
That's hilarious.
What happened to you?
Yeah, pretty sure you got killed.
That was loud.
Oh, I'm trying to grab the thingamajigga.
A torch.
I never did get the fire quite right, even in the new game. It's okay. Fire and water are just incredibly difficult.
Damn it.
Light this guy's house on fire. Yeah, why? Kidnap me. Face.
That was close. Oh shit, that was close.
Yeah, unfortunately, they reduced the size of Laura's ass significantly as the games got on. I guess she just stopped doing squats later on in her life. I think they reduced the breast size too. I mean, it was one of those things. I thought they did a relatively good job of updating her look.
Tied. Need to find a way out.
Even though I actually prefer the way it looked in Tomb Raider Underworld.
More fire. Thank God. What kind of contraption is this?
I never felt that they got the camera sway done very well. I mean, this camera sway is freaking ridiculous. And though it's significantly toned down in like Shadow of the Tomb Raider, it's still like it bounces around way too much. too busy giving me these stupid ass screen effects. Oh, as a developer isn't wanting to stick the screen full of stupid screen effects which hinder gameplay. Same problem with Control. They were pioneers of them, but yeah, I wish they really never would have done them. Nice. Lara Croft, back when you still did squats. Had a little junk in the trunk back then. You got all fit. Lost too much weight, girl. It's okay to have a little chunk.
The lifeboat. Where are they?
Oh yeah, that looks completely safe.
They must have gone inland.
I think the worst part for me is that this camera sway, there's like nothing you can do about it. That thing is just going to sway and sway and sway and sway. And look at that, they gave you nothing. Just left with that crappy camera sway. You know, like we're playing like Doom #1.
Okay, take it slow.
I think that's why I stopped playing it. I just, at some point in time, I just got really sick of the effect. And not that it makes me like dizzy or anything, but I hate a swaying camera. I mean, I've hired many cinematographer putting in their swaying camera. Cinematographers and cameramen who want to put intentional sway, I never hire them. I don't know, do you guys like the depth of field option? I really don't like it personally. I think it's really overdone and it never really quite looks right when games try to simulate depth of field. I mean, it always looks like the cheap, cheap like Samsung camera. You know, the model of camera before it hits the DSLR state.
I can do this.
They put the scene in the movie now. water hitting the lens, you know, the quote-unquote lens. Because that's what we're doing when we're adventuring. We're pretending like we're watching this. There's some sort of, you know, drone that's following us. That's why I turned this shit off. It's a kind of a bullshit effect anyway. It's not real time. It's not like water's actually hitting it. You know, different beads are hitting at different places. I think later on it does do that. I think the water actually hits it real time.
Sam's
But
pack.
not in this game. I guess I should have found a safe way to do that. Huh?
Sam! They must have come this way.
What? Condoms with my name on it. Oh, safe.
Sam? Roth? Can anyone hear me? I've got to find them. Okay.
Wow, look at those water effects. Oh man. They really did do a lot with the engine. By the time they hit Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Oh, puppy. I want her to. Got that depth of field going on there.
Looks abandoned.
Personally, I think that depth of field looks shitty. That's why I turned it off. It doesn't even look good in Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, that's if you like have your like cell phone. That's how
Is
it looks.
anyone listening? Please respond.
On like a good DLSR, it's that effect is nowhere near like that. But you know, it was in 2013, and he was like 7 years old now. And a lot has happened in just the last 2 years with with a lot of game engines. They've gotten way more optimized in some ways. They're a lot fatter in other ways. The fake camera shake is so sucky. The Metal Gear Solid 5 is the worst. It's fun in Shadow of the Tomb Raider. It's like the same thing happens. Instead of in the rain, it's in the snow. God, you've been filming my ass this whole time. Say hey, Sam. Goddamn pervert.
World-famous archaeologist,
I mean,
Lara Croft.
Good
in
on
her
you.
native
I would
habitat.
have done the same thing.
She's on the hunt for the lost kingdom of Yamatai, home to the fabulous Himiko, mythical Sun Queen, and ancestor of yours truly.
Sam, this is serious.
Oh, sweetie, I know. I'm just trying to lighten the mood here. Everyone's so on edge. What are you so worried about?
I'm close to something. I'm sure of it. I just don't know if the others will listen. Or even if they should.
Lara, you know this stuff better than anyone. Seriously, I'm not just saying this to make you feel better. I trust you, Roth trusts you. You got this. Now let's take a break, okay?
Okay, okay. And Sam, thanks.
She's not always this serious, you know?
How can you suggest I'm not serious about this expedition, Lara? It's not just Sam's family funding us. I put my savings on the line, too.
We've all got some kind of stake in this.
Steak?
Funding won't last forever, Whitman.
That's precisely why we should push east, not west.
No
Sorry,
one
limited
believes
shopping has
Yamatai-
made me
No
made me
one
hungry for
believes
steak.
Yamatai is that far east. The books simply don't support it.
Well, whoever wrote those books never found Yamatai.
I've talked to Roth about this.
Yamate.
There's no point in following in other people's footsteps, Dr. Whitman.
I refuse to bet my reputation on your hunch. I'm the lead archaeologist here.
David
And when were
Spade.
you last in the field without a TV crew behind you?
Got 30 years experience, 2 PhDs, 1 in East Asian history. So why don't you just stick to boats, Mr. Grimm?
And my friend is Adam
Dr.
Sandler.
Whitman, it's a ship. You don't need a PhD to know
Look,
that.
going east will take us directly into the Dragon's Triangle. That's where we need to go.
Lara, my little bird. I'd follow you almost anywhere, but that place has a bad energy.
Bad storms, more like. Makes the Bermuda Triangle look like Disney World. Sign me up.
The stories about Queen Himiko say she could summon storms. Myths are usually based on some version of the truth. What if Yamatai was somewhere in the triangle itself?
Look, this is the satellite imagery from inside the Dragon's Triangle.
That doesn't look good.
If it's wet, I can sail on it.
Oh, don't tell me you're seriously
Enough. Reyes is right. We don't have the funds to piss about. It's now or never. Lara's offering fresh ideas and a plan. I'm the captain here. It's my decision. We're going into the Dragon's Triangle.
Why am I even here?
I can't just sit here.
I can. I can just sit here. That's all I've been doing since this damn outbreak. Oh, well, let's relieve the... screw off Death of Field. I gave you a chance and you still suck.
I've got to find something to eat.
I gotta find a stable cameraman. Why can't they work this thing?
Oh, God. What's going on here? Wait. I can use that bow.
Hey, mind if I borrow that bow? Hello? I mean, we spend like thousands of dollars on a Steadicam in order for this not to
I
happen.
can do this.
And in this game, it's like, oh, no, no. I want it to feel like somebody's just holding it. Get it. That could have gone better.
Let's see if this thing still works. Just remember Roth's training.
You can have the best form and technique in the world, but it won't mean a thing if you can't focus. The key to using any weapon is focus.
I'm so hungry. I need to find something to eat.
I guess you weigh like 80 kilograms, so that makes sense. She's like a size -1. Oh, no, wait. I think she's like a size -2 by the time she's shadowed the Tomb Raider. Here she's probably at least a size 1. Like I said, she just got skinnier and skinnier as time went on. Oh, be a good deer.
Sorry.
Right, back to camp.
Leave all that here. Or
All right, Lara. You won't always have some fancy gadget to tell you where you are. If you can learn to read the land and the stars, you'll always be able to find your way home.
Well, I'd love to read the land and the stars. The problem is my cameraman is shaking like a bastard. Spend skill points and the skills menu to upgrade abilities. Animals. Keen observation allows you to spot hard-to-find animals and food sources. Ooh. Survivalist. I spent all my skill points. Okay, that's fine.
This is Conrad Roth, captain of the Endurance. We are shipwrecked on an island inside the Dragon's Triangle.
Roth!
Lara!
You're alive!
Easy, easy. Are you okay? What happened?
I remember the beach. Then it went black and I woke up in a cave. There was this crazy man, Roth, and a dead body.
Oh, God. Where are you now, Lara? Are you sick?
Oh, two bodies.
It was so
two dead bodies.
horrible. It's all my fault. This is all my
Oh,
fault.
three. I killed one guy.
Listen to me. I sent an SOS from the Endurance before I abandoned her. Hopefully someone caught it. I've spoken to the others. We're regrouping at my location.
Please come and get me.
I have to stay here. You can do this, Lara. Remember when we climbed Snowden? You said the key was knowing that all you've got to do is just keep moving. Remember everything I've taught you, Lara. You're ready for this. And keep your radio on.
Okay.
What makes it to turn it on when you're trying to be quiet? Like when you're at the movies.
Music.
Or with when you're with your second boyfriend.
Hello? Hello? Is someone there?
Hello, let's make some stupid decisions. Oh, this looks creepy.
This could be a way through.
Let's check it out.
Damn it.
It's the fate of every white girl in every plot. Oh my god, that looks creepy. I'd better go check it out. And now you don't have to check it out.
What are these markings?
Don't come anywhere near us. Probably.
What am I doing? Oh God, this is insane.
Crash Bandicoot?
This traditional no mask represents a hateful woman in the guise of a demon. There are traces of white paint on the inside. Whoever used this mask was of noble birth.
Traces of white paint on the outside, too. Oh, he's got unusually large nose hairs. Oh, is that it? What a friendly place. I guess I'm not shy about stealing. Werewolf. Werewolf.
Did you get that?
Got it.
We have a fire. Look for the smoke.
We're on our way.
Lara, you made it.
Sam, thank goodness.
Surprise. It's okay. He's one of us.
Sorry if I startled you. This place would make anyone a little jumpy. We just spoke to your crew. They're on their way.
Look, he bandaged my foot.
Oh, it was the least I could do. My manners. I'm sorry, I'm Matthias. A teacher by trade.
Ugh, clammy.
Not really cut out for island life, I'm afraid.
Sweetie, you look exhausted. Sit down.
Yeah.
Sam here was just telling me about the Sun Queen.
Oh, I love the beach.
Himiko.
Can you tell
Right,
me
Himiko.
more? I'm intrigued.
Well, believe it or not, a couple thousand years ago, Queen Himiko pretty much ran things in Japan.
She loves telling this story.
Himiko was beautiful, enigmatic, but also ruthless and powerful.
Oh, well,
Legend says
that hasn't really changed
she
in
had
the world.
shamanistic powers.
And this is where she loses me.
Well, there's always some truth to myths.
She commanded an army of samurai warriors, her magnificent storm guard. They rode the very winds into battle, laying waste to all who opposed them. They say the sun rose at Himiko's command, and she ruled everything its rays touched, from the mountains to the sea and beyond.
But what happened to her?
Sam? Matthias? Sam? Sam! Shit!
How many Sams do I know? I know, obligatory shooter sequence. All right. Was wolf meat any good? I don't know. Probably not. weapons you're shooting, Saul?
It's good to see you, little bird.
I'm so glad you're here. Is Sam with you?
She was with you.
She was here with that man, Matthias. But I passed out. When I woke up, they were both gone.
You girls shouldn't go wandering off.
We need to find them.
Wait. What about
Go
Roth?
crashing my ship.
Okay, let's split up. One of us go with Lara and meet up with Roth. The rest of us should fan out and look for Sam.
I'll go with her.
No, let me.
You know how to use one of these?
It's been a while. It's all coming back to me.
Get to Roth. We'll find Sam and this Matthias guy.
You gonna be okay?
Yes, I probably just need to rest for a few minutes.
You sit here. I'll check up ahead.
Okay.
I don't trust you, David Spade.
Not so bad.
I can't believe we're actually on an expedition to find the homeland of my ancestors. Ever since I told Lara the story of Himiko years ago, she's been hunting for its location. I never really gave it much thought. That any of this could actually be real history. My grandmother used to tell me the story like it was a memory. Many thousands of years ago, Queen Himiko ruled the land of Yamatai. The sun rose at Himiko's command, and she ruled everything its rays touched, from the mountains to the sea and beyond. But one day, Yamatai simply disappeared without a trace. Forgotten in time.
I really hate the camera in this game. I'm glad they improved it, but you know, in this game it's too close and it bounces around too much. Oh, okay, that's right. Gotta upgrade everything.
Up here, I found something!
I don't like the sound of that.
Just head up the hill! Look for the large gate!
Oh.
Could have warned me about the wolves, Doctor.
It's all clear, Lara. Come on up!
Yeah, I cleared it out, you jerk.
Another shrine. Who are they worshipping?
You know, it still has some frame pacing issues. Even on PC, where I basically strong-armed everything about the engine. But, yeah, like I said, it's an older game. Ooh, somebody didn't like titties. Rip those nipples off. Sorry, Thumper. Ah, cuties.
I don't like the sound of that.
Just head up the hill! Look for the large gate!
I don't have to find other stuff, do I?
Could have warned me about the wolves, Doctor.
Well, maybe the wolves don't like him.
Lara's having a crisis of confidence, so for her sake, I'll keep up a happy face. But something about this expedition has been making me nervous. I have butterflies in my stomach. As we sail closer to the Dragon's Triangle, I'm starting to feel nauseous. And this isn't the excited kind of nerves. What the hell is wrong with me? I should be excited. This trip is going to be awesome. I just need to shake off this feeling. Maybe I can convince Lara to take a break and have a drink with me.
Eh. Like all else you can think about is getting drunk. Getting shit-faced. Ah, my friends, they're all trouble.
How do I start? Okay. This is Lara Croft, an archaeologist from the Endurance, shipwrecked on an island in the Dragon's Triangle, east of Japan. This place is incredible. I've seen wrecks here that could date back centuries. We weren't the first, and I know we're not alone. Something isn't right about this place. If I don't get off this island, maybe someone will eventually find this.
Alright, why don't we stop it there? This is audap for you watching Tomb Raider 2013 on PC. Like I said, we've cranked up all the stuff, so it looks about as good as it can, considering how old the engine is. You know, it's not obviously going to compare to something that's available nowadays. You can see some of the motion blurring causes some sort of bad artifacting to happen, so things don't quite look right. I think really depth of field and the motion blur effects, I don't think they're really that good. They do get significantly better in Shadow of the Tomb Raider, but here, it's probably really not even worth turning on. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.